It's official. It's a giant mega flop. Microsoft, Xbox, you got a problem because Halo Campaign Evolved, a remake of a game from 25 years ago, and, well, not even a full remake. It's half the game. Developed by a DEI studio woke to its core, filled with gender studies graduates, has produced a game so daringly bad that it's underperforming what it should be doing 400 times over. Get out your sticky nades and grab your warthog. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to cruise on down to Blood Gulch. Oh wait, no, Blood Gulch isn't in this game because it's only half a remake. Because they couldn't even do a full game, but they couldn't even do half a game either. So what does it matter? Today we'll talk about Halo again. It is a huge flop, and it follows in the path of Bud Light, Jaguar, Cracker Barrel, and more. It's not all, folks. We've got latest numbers, latest data. Click the like button, and let's get to it right now. Well, let's just say, folks, that things are not going well for Hollyweird. Why? Well, because they thought they had a big win, not only in film, but in gaming, and they thought that Halo Campaign Evolved was going to take them to new heights. At least Microsoft and Xbox were hoping so, but it turns out Go Woke Go Broke has produced yet another giant flop. This out of Tech Power Up. Halo Campaign Evolved, which just released, peaks at 25,000 Steam players on launch day. I'll show you how bad that is in just a second, but this is a 25-year-old classic game, one of the greatest games ever made, by the way. Halo Combat Evolved for the original Xbox, one of the greatest games ever made.
So good.
And all they had to do was reskin the game. That's it. That's all they had to do. The music's perfect. Audio's perfect. Don't have to update it. They just had to update the graphics. That's all they had to do. They didn't make the entire game. They didn't even do the multiplayer. They've got co-op, but they don't have the multiplayer maps. Like, that was too hard for this studio, which has been assembled from gender studies groups. I mean, this is the wokest, most DEI effort you've ever seen. All they had to do was reskin the thing, and they failed. 25,000 concurrent players on Steam is what it came out to. How does that compare with what it should be? By the way, here's your proof positive straight from the Steam database. Look at this. It topped out at 25,000. Where is it during the filming of this segment? 6,000. 6,000 players are currently playing the brand new game.
I just have to say, I think Forza is in the 100,000s. There are games that you would think are unimportant that are absolutely trouncing this on Steam. And yes, we're talking about things that were also released on Game Pass. So it's not the fact that it's Steam. You know, this is actually one that I had to look into myself. This is really bad for a remake of a game that Xbox would not exist without. It's very easy to say that Xbox would not be the brand it is without Halo, because it was a desert outside of Halo back in the day.
Well, let's do a comparison. Here's Counter-Strike 2.
There you go.
Released in 2012. This is not a new game. Released in 2012. Number of players right now, 1.1 million. Number of players currently playing the brand new, just released Halo Campaign Evolved, 6,000. This is the mega flop.
It's only going to get worse too. I played this game, and I don't usually go out to play a game on the first weekend, but I did with this one, and I've also played Halo Combat Evolved on the Xbox 360. It doesn't hold a candle to the original in any way. Sure, it's prettier. But
yeah, they offloaded the graphics to other companies, and those other companies did a darn good job of doing that, and then they DEI'd the rest of it.
Right. But all of the things that they gained in graphics, if you can say that, we got a good day and night cycle, you know what that doesn't do? That doesn't make the game more fun to play. You know what people aren't raving about when they show up and they talk about their experience playing Halo? Oh, well, we had the realistic physics in the water simulation was so good. No, they're talking about playing this game with their friends and having the experience of owning each other. They're not talking about any of the things that have been added to it with this game.
I'm all about eye candy in terms of gaming. It's great. I want it to look as beautiful as it can. The problem is, if it's glitchy, if they've destroyed the story, if they've girl bossed it, if they've screwed up everything, and Jonas, you've played it. It is a bug glitch ridden mess. It elites
it is
jitter and slide.
Right. So, you got brutes in the timeline before there should be brutes, which, there's only people who are fans of Halo who will understand why that's wrong. There's nonsense in the stories. When people, when these enemies spawn into the environments, they're jumping from high cliffs and landing on top of each other and like sliding into place after they've fallen off of each other. They've got nonsensical music throughout. We've had Marty on this channel within the last 24 hours, Marty O'Donnell, the composer of Halo. He identified tracks that are completely out of place and in my opinion, they're inappropriate for the scenes that they've overlaid them on.
Well, that's because they were too lazy to, or maybe they're incapable. Because again, this is the most woke gaming studio that Microsoft assembled. They didn't have the ability, or they were too lazy to get new music. So they took menu music and music that was maybe unused or seldom heard that Marty had done, and just slapped it over the terrible new levels in the hopes that you wouldn't notice, oh wait, this doesn't fit at all.
I'm going to say the thing that if Marty were here, that I think he would endorse it, whether or not he's going to say it. If you have the option, go play Halo on as close to original hardware as you can get, and put on the 3D audio so you can really enjoy the sound work. The sound work is amazing. Listening to the flood on a 3D headset is one of the most visceral things. It's so creepy and so gross. It's perfect. This new one is fodder. They obviously don't care about this product that they've put out. I'm sure they'll do Halo 2 because it's going to be the easiest path forward. It seems like Halo Studios is mostly the contracting office for working with all these other studios in order to get things done. So the people that are the problem are at the top of this. I think they just wanted to push this thing out as soon as possible. I also think that they probably gave GTA 6 a wide berth, and that's maybe why there's no multiplayer in this, because this is an unfinished game. There's nothing about it that is special other than, hey, if you remember what Halo was like, but have a very fuzzy memory of what Halo Combat Evolved was like on the Xbox, play this and you might remember some of that. But I'll tell you what, just go play it on the Xbox 360. It's so much better. And I got to say, Master Chief Collection is better than Halo Campaign Evolved for the Xbox Series S, which is what I played it on. But really, that original disc on an Xbox 360 or an Xbox, oh, it's so good.
They've done something special when we miss the days of Master Chief Collection. Nat, this is, in my opinion, we have now a sequence of Go Woke, Go Brokes. So we've got Bud Light, we've got Jaguar, we've got Cracker Barrel, we've got Halo. They destroyed this. Nat, I don't know if you're a gamer, but you don't have to be a gamer at all to look at those numbers and see, 12-year-old game that's not in the news whatsoever, 1 million people playing it, brand new game just released, classic game redone. I mean, you can imagine if Zelda was redone and released, how many people would be playing it. This is on, like, the original Halo is on par with Zelda games, 6,000 people. It's unbelievable how incompetent DEI and woke ideology makes companies.
And also we see it over and over again because it's the expectations that you've put upon your customers that they're not going to like it anyway. So why even try? And if they do go in, then it's a disaster because you've prioritized things that go against what the actual customers are looking for. And then word of mouth. And we see it with movies, with TV shows, with everything. If your customer base already thinks you're going to fail at it, of course, they're not going to go and try to give you another opportunity. And so they'll just be as many as are playing right now. That should be a way bigger number because you've set that expectation for them already.
It should be 400 times bigger. That's like how much we're talking about. They missed the mark. When we talk about Jaguar and we say Jaguar has lost 99% of its profits, that's what this stuff does. When we go back to Disney and we say, how badly did Lightyear do or Strange World? And we're like, well, 1/20th of what they were supposed to do. That's what woke does. It turns people's brains into mush. It turns productivity into an impossibility. And culture, what we're looking at right now is beautiful, but you'll notice nothing is happening because this is what they have to do. They have to find pockets that a tech demo this could be. But beyond that, they have nothing they can show. It's laughable what they have done to this game, and it's laughable the number of players who are playing it currently.
There was something endearing about playing this on an old-fashioned CRT. Pro Scan television plugged into my Xbox and seeing it treated so poorly, just so they could shove it into Unreal Engine. The original engine was vastly superior. They pushed that engine to its extreme. They did the same thing with Halo 2. Marty was talking about that last night. And look, I'm just going to say this. Jonas is right. The whole reason they shoved this into Unreal Engine 5 is so that they can push out a clone of Halo 2 and 3 and remake it with some of the most ridiculous mechanics. Where we got to see that they built DEI into the game.
Right. So, I'm just going to point out the theory that I keep hearing is they're using Unreal Engine 5 so that they can hire in as many contractors as they can without them having to, because here's the dirty secret of how Microsoft works, allegedly, but we've heard this from multiple sources. Microsoft has a rule that a contractor can't stay for more than 18 months without taking at least a 6-month break. So there's a constant role of people that are reasserting themselves and refamiliarizing themselves, whatever the word is, with this game and how to make this game. So over the course of 4 years, you would have gaps and you would have a new person working on it. So you don't have 5 years of experience, you have 5 times 1 year of experience.
Oh man, those H-1B visas are a problem. I'm sure the new CEO over there is really going to, solve that.
That's a fair point, isn't it?
Culture, you had a number that I don't know if you said yet. If you did, I missed it.
No.
Can you tell us a comparison game, please?
Sure. Marathon, which is also a dismal failure, actually has just 3,000 less players right now at 4,000 than the 7,000 that are currently playing this game.
Wowza. I want to turn the audio on for this clip one time just so people can see what we're talking about in terms of what they did to the game. This is their all new content they've added to Halo 1, and it is the Ultimate Girl Boss. Here you go.
Music taken from Truth and Reconciliation, by the way.
Nice work.
Thanks. Spartans aren't the only badasses in the UNSC.
Yeah. Let me also point out on this one.
So, did you take out the Prophet?
Yeah. So the entire mission is you're having to go to save her. So all of the things that have been happening over the last little while are useless because she's just sitting there doing nothing, as opposed to, I don't know, lending a hand and helping Chief and Johnson here. There's no real good explanation as to why she's on this ship. It's the whole thing is just silly. The prequel missions are a mess.
Can you shoot her in the head?
You can shoot. I did the Niles Sankey and I gave her a little punch in the face in the level where you rescue her from the brig.
Right.
What are we doing?
Yeah. It's nothing happens if you do it enough. If you drop her, she just like materializes again, respawns. If you do it enough, apparently she just one shots you. And
so for Nat, for you to know what the heck they're talking about in this game, you can end the lives of your allies if they're dudes, but if they're ladies, they're invincible. So it's like,
as in real life, apparently.
What a game. What a game. But at least 7,000 people are enjoying it right now. 7,000 people. Go woke, go broke. Halo bites the DEI dust again. We've reached the end yet again. But ladies and gentlemen, we've had fun today, have we not? And until the next time we get to do so yet again, be a friend to the channel. Click that like button. Share your thoughts in the dialogue down below. And if you're not yet subscribed, well, we need you right here on Team Pro. Until we meet again, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.